Hello. Today we're going to talk about the unique design of the business model canvas, an important tool that, while fairly simple looking, is extraordinarily useful in both established businesses and individuals looking to figure out how to build their ideas. The format of the business model is very simple. The canvas is full of boxes to fill out information for in regard to your idea, what you get, what you give, who you are, what you do, what you have, etc. They may seem ridiculously easy to answer, but the minute you get started on them, you realize just how much it makes you think and how critically you have to work to figure out exactly what makes your idea useful. These boxes can be categorized into 4 categories: ideas about infrastructure, offerings, customers, and finances. First is infrastructure. Who helps you, what you do, who you are, and what you have. Be it personal or from an organizational standpoint, everyone has to build from the ground up. The categories here are something every idea needs. Organizations don't work alone, and people can't thrive without some sort of outside help. Big companies outsource, work with manufacturers or other third parties, get funding from outside benefactors, and individuals get help from friends, family, teachers, co-workers, and the like. Everyone needs a mission statement, whether it be a large one for a major company or a simple way for a person to define what they're doing. And from definition, one's resources are the final element of where you start. While an organization's resources are usually far greater than that of a person, what you have is vital either way, and it's not just about money. Technology and equipment, amongst many other resources, are all major things to have when getting an idea off the ground. Second is offerings, how you help. What value do you or the organization provide? Ideas are important. The world thrives on them. But in order to have an effect on the world, the idea must be fulfilling a need that the people or the world at large currently lack. An organization tends to create multiple ideas to find the individual ways to fill missing pieces in the business world at large. A person, however, usually focuses on a single value, a single important item to introduce to the market. Both of these are important, one on a large scale and one on a small one. Both are vital. Third is customers, how you interact, who you help, how they know you, and how they deliver. This is one of the biggest differentiations between people and organizations. Organizations are usually already established, already set up with an easy way to market and contact an already existing audience that they've gained through other offerings, whereas individuals have to put the work in to heighten their social media presence, sharing, and really make a name for themselves and their idea alone. This is both a boon and a curse. As well, they don't already have a presence, they also don't have any sort of negative reputation that could potentially drag them down. Both organizations and individuals have to pick a major target in their marketing, which should typically be who their idea helps the most or who they should aim to appeal. Finally, outside of marketing is a vital point: how this idea will be delivered to a customer base. Is it a physical good that needs to be shipped or bought in a store? A digital good that will be sent online? All this is important to consider when anyone behind an idea. Lastly is finance, arguably the most important in terms of realism. It's also the most simple: what you give and what you get. If you're an organization, do you have funding for this idea? How will you direct it? How much is allotted to do this? And importantly, how will you profit? As a person, will your idea itself make money? Occasionally, it's non-profit, but will you make enough money back to enter with your idea out of the bread? For an organization, is it profitable? Even if it doesn't gain physical money, will it generate enough interest in your organization to cover it another way? These, compared, are a type of cost-benefit analysis that will let you know how feasible the idea will be in theory. These 4 categories make up the business model canvas, and as we can see, it's just as applicable to organizations as it is individuals, and that's what makes it so great. Though it's easy to read and understand, it forces one to think about the details and exactly what they must do to help bring their idea into a feasible reality.